What's up, everyone? Davon here, personal trainer, nutrition coach first, to be honest. But I hope you guys are doing good. Today I want to talk to you all a little bit about weight loss, see if I could debunk some of the misconceptions, help give y'all a better understanding of how to approach your weight loss goals if that's what you're trying to do. I know a lot of my clients who come up to me usually ask me, oh man, I'm just trying to get rid of like this right here, like this right there, just trying to tone up, lose a little bit of body fat, slim up. I want to give y'all some of the keys that'll help make this a lot easier, debunk some of the myths, and give y'all some of the facts. So let's get right into it. I'll use an example today of a person coming in. Today we'll use young gentleman right here. We'll call him Matt, right? Matt is 200 pounds. Matt is coming in. He wants to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks, and he doesn't know how to do it. So we're gonna help Matt out. So first things first, to give you and Matt a little bit of a breakdown on how this would go, right? We have to know how weight loss actually happens. So it's not magic, it's not crazy. There are a lot of misconceptions out there saying, oh yeah, if you build muscle, if you work out really hard, your fat will turn into muscle. Or if you do a ton of cardio, just a ton of cardio, you'll drop weight. Those are all just like little misconceptions out in the fitness community because there's just a lot of information floating about. To be honest, weight loss is crazy simple. You don't have to do a whole lot, right? All you really got to do when it comes to weight loss is stay in a caloric deficit. And all that really means is you got to burn more calories than you take in. So for the sake of this explanation right here, let's say Matt's maintenance, or what he needs and what he eats on a regular basis to just be cool, he's chilling at, is around 2,000 calories. So on a day-to-day basis, Matt's consuming 2,000 calories, and he wants to know, all right, how can we manipulate this? How can we change this to get to where I'm trying to be? So I'm like, cool, let's break this down first. So on a single pound of body fat, right, we have 3,500 calories. That's just in a single pound of just regular body fat. It takes that many calories consumed and that many calories burned to equal up to a pound. So that's what we're going to use as our base and what we're going to change around from Matt's diet to get him his results. So if we take that 3,500 calories, right, we want that to equal up to 10 pounds because that's the amount that we want to lose. So if we multiply that by 10, we get 35,000 calories. We're going to take that 35,000, right, and we're going to break that up throughout 6 weeks. And the number that we get from that is going to help determine Matt's deficit, his daily deficit, to reach his goal. So what we're going to do, right, we're going to take that 35,000 calories, otherwise known as 10 pounds, they're interchangeable, and we're going to divide that by 42 because there are 7 days in the week. We have 6 weeks. 6 times 7 is 42, and that's the amount of days that we have to work with, right? So that would lead us with 833 calories. That would be Matt's total daily deficit, and that's the number that he'd have to reach either with food manipulation or training and exercise to reach his goal of 10 pounds lost by the end of his 6 weeks. Now, I could cut the video off right there and it would be crazy easy, like that's all you got to do and be great. But I want to give y'all a couple more keys on how to actually implement this in your daily lives, right? So let's break it down, all right? If Matt is chilling with his 2,000 calorie base, that's what he's rocking with on a normal basis, we now know that he needs to burn 833 calories on a daily basis if he wants to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks. And he has to maintain that consistently if he wants to reach his goal on time. So there's a couple ways we can manipulate this. We can take that 2,000 calories and we can cut out 833 calories just directly from his diet. That would leave him with roughly 1,166 calories in terms for his intake, and that's what he'd be eating on a daily basis if he just wanted to change his food up to reach his goal. Now, I'll be real honest with you. I would not recommend Matt do this. I would not recommend you guys do this. To take your maintenance and drop it down so low in terms of your intake Matt's body's not going to be happy with him. He's going to be grouchy. He's going to be lethargic. He's not going to have any energy. He's probably going to be upset throughout the majority of the day. And if y'all ever get hangry, this is a lot of what Matt's going to be feeling. This is why most people give up on diets, because they go on fads, they cut their calories super low, and they're like, man, I hate this. I don't ever want to do this again. So they associate diet with this terrible feeling, and they just quit, and they never reach their goals. And I don't want that to happen to you. So this is a way of doing it. It is feasible to do it this way. I would definitely not recommend it though. You're going to hate your life. So let's give you a couple different options that may work a little bit better, right? So on the exact opposite end of the spectrum, let's say Matt was like, you know what? I don't want to touch my calories at all. I want to take in 2,000 calories because I don't want to be hangry. I don't want to hate my life. I don't want to hate this diet. I want to feel well fed while I'm going throughout this entire process. And I'm like, cool, Matt, we can do this. I will say this is going to take a little bit more work on your end to get to where we want to be, but you could do this. This is, again, feasible. So we'll maintain that 2,000 calories. We're not going to touch it at all. There's going to be no deficit in terms of Matt's food. But what Matt's going to have to do to reach his goal, he's going to say, all right, I am going to burn 833 calories 7 days a week consistently without fail. So Matt is going to either have to get up off of whatever he's doing. He's going to go run, he's going to swim, he's going to bike, he's going to lift weights, he's going to do literally whatever. He's going to burn those calories. And he's going to do that every single day for 7 days, for 42 days, without fail, to lose his 10 pounds. I would not recommend doing this either, unless you are a training freak. And even if you are, this literally leaves you with zero room for recovery. You're, again, probably going to be crazy sore. You're going to be like, man, I thought working out was cool. All the people said it was like dope for me. It was going to help. And you're going to be beaten up by the end of your 6-week mark. You're probably not even going to be able to enjoy the weight loss. And you're just going to be hurting. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't do it like this either. So how this usually ends up working, right? We marry the two. We have a slight deficit and we have more calorie burn in terms of activity. We put the 2 and 2 together and it works out beautiful. Haven't seen it fail yet for anyone who's been consistent with it, because numbers don't lie. So let's say we cut it directly in half, right? We take that 833 and we split it up into 2. So we take half of that, which would be 416 calories, and we take that away from the diet. So Matt's new intake is sitting at 1584. That's the calories Matt is eating on a daily basis to reach his goal. That's not too low. It's a slight deficit. He's probably going to be a little hungry, but it's manageable. And on top of that, Matt's like, we still got half of this to burn. So he's going to go in, and when it comes time for his work, he's going to burn 416 calories or more when he gets into the gym. So that would be a combination of his weightlifting. I definitely recommend strength training if you're not doing some type of cardiovascular activity, and then Matt's day-to-day actions, his overall caloric burn. And when we marry those two, it equals up our 833 calorie deficit, and we can much more maintain something like that for the next 42 days. So that's like a basic breakdown really on weight loss. It's numbers at the end of the day. If you burn more than you take in, by law of thermodynamics, how everything here in the universe works, you have to lose weight. It's just that simple. And to give you guys a little bit of ease on your backs when it comes to food selection and choice, there's a lot more intricacies you could get in terms of food choice, how much protein to eat, how many carbs to eat, how much fat to eat. But this little quote may help you guys get the ball rolling. Find your maintenance, find your deficit. You can literally eat, wouldn't recommend it, but you can eat anything that you want. You just can't have everything that you want. So if you know to stay within your caloric budget, and you can maintain that for whatever great period of time you're looking to lose your weight for, you'll be in the golden, you'll lose the weight. And depending on the foods you eat, you'll maybe be feeling better or worse. But that's it for today. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And send me a message, DM me or PM me. I'll leave my email in the description if you're interested on coaching. You guys take it easy. Have a wonderful rest of your day. and I'll be seeing you soon. Peace.